Amen.
Aldic has near lost his sight, but folks still come to give advice.
Be careful. It's not safe here.
How to go out? Ah, here. Дристалище. Демка.
Hey, you! Have you done something I should know about?
I'm not doing anything. You're doing a great job keeping watch.
You better believe it.
Ты прошел дополнение номер 3. Так. Перегружен. Почему меч Болеслава. Нахуй надо. Почитать можно. Рецепт панской сабли. Почему я Баяние упала. Уровень грабителя сниму. Нормально. Аминь. что у нас по заданиям? А, подземелье, все. Забраться. Это нужно делать ночью. Ау.
Go to hell. Careful.
Здорово. Переоделся?
How fair is my favourite fool?
As well as he can. I think my Joker idea is beginning to take root here. The other day I ran into two blokes in the tavern who nearly came to blows over how to use the Joker die.
And that's a good thing?
Of course. That's how you know it's stuck in their heads. Just like with you. You're after a bit of gambling, am I right?
Gladly. I haven't fleeced anyone out of anything decent in ages.
That's the spirit. You've got the soul of a gambler. So then, onward to your defeat.
Погнали. Так, у нас 1, 2, 3, 3, бля. Опа. Триста, сосил тракториста.
My sixth sense told me not to throw like that. I should have listened.
I'll have a beer.
Оп. Шестьсот.
What's the hold-up, innkeeper?
Oh, no. I'm throwing like a blind man.
Рисково чувачок, хуй на не.
Oh, no. I'm throwing like a blind man.
Hey, where's that beer?
and told me not to throw like that. I should have listened.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. А, получается. Три. Так, хорошо. Неужели? Сейчас все просрешь. Хера себе везучий.
And what can I get for you?
Looks like God.
Неплохо пизданул. Один, два, три, 4. А?
Where's my lucky cat? Henry, you devil! No one's played a game like that with me in ages. Here it is, as I promised, my precious Marot.
Your rod? Sorry, that's not really my thing.
No, Marot. That's what this jester's scepter is called. Now I truly have nothing left. But no matter, I think I've sown my idea well enough here. It's time to move on.
Where are you headed?
I think I'll find a place in Strasbourg. There's a fellow there who might help me expand this poker idea.
So the name's stuck, eh?
Aye. Henry, history will know my game by that name. Let it be your honor and eternal glory.
Well then, best of luck to you. And to poker. Take care, Jimbo. And thanks.
Take good care of my things. And perhaps we'll meet again one day.
Пока. Ты шо? Так, кто там хочет заказ? А, заказ дома. Поединок. Либо заказ для кузнеца.
Slowly. Nice and slow.
Slow down, you idiot!
Тут что задание?
Whoa!
Careful. What will it be?
Do you have a message from Ragman for me?
Aye. He said to tell you about it directly. Said you won't fuck it up.
Truly beautifully said. Go on then. What happened?
This one's a case of human stupidity. But one that innocent folks may pay for dearly. A couple ne'er-do-wells robbed the local priest, and they should hang for it. Only they hid their loot in a hollow statue, and the next morning some hand brought it to the workshop to have it fixed. As soon as they find out what's in it, the hand will get blamed for it, and nobody will believe he knew nothing about it.
All right then. Do you really think it'll help?
I wouldn't be bothering you with it if I didn't. I just need you to nick it. I'll handle the rest.
All right, I'll help. If you tell me where to go, that is.
From what I've heard, it should be in the house of the tailor by the horse market. It's a smallish, timber-framed building with a tall white tower across from it.
Aye. Hopefully I'll find it.
I'd take a look in the upper floor first. It might be locked in some chest. If you find it, bring it here, and I'll handle the rest.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
But be careful, all right? Stay nice and quiet, and make sure nobody gets hurt. Break a leg, blacksmith.
Blacksmith. Let's search the house.
Are you blind? You almost ran into me. This horse must have cost us pretty.
Easy. Good horse. Whoa.
What happened?
Excuse me.
There. It looks better already.
Hey, you nearly ran into me. Greetings to you as well.
Oh, a bargain. Are you blind?
Goods here.
Whoa.
Так, це гета хата.
Wanted to break in here, did you?
Ні.
Where have you gone?
Так.
Leave the door alone, will you? Can I help you?
Ну.
Can I help you?
You're not allowed here.
Greetings to you.
A horse like that must cost as much as a car.
I didn't get caught, so...
Hey, you nearly ran into me.
Easy, good horse.
Excuse me? I'm gonna have gruel again tonight.
Где кошмар?
Ugh, what a mess.
Coffee with you. Blessings to you.
Good afternoon.
Greetings. What do you need?
About that job for Ragman,
How's it looking? Did you handle it?
I hope this is it.
So this is the statue that robbed the priest, eh? Thankfully, nobody honest took it. I'll make sure the things make it back where they belong. And that pair of scoundrels learned their lesson.
Well, I hope it helps. I didn't risk it for nothing.
Ragman knows what he's doing. He doesn't help idiots. You did the right thing. I'll let you know if anything new comes my way. In the meantime, break a leg, blacksmith.
Whoa!
Что, ты хочешь пофехтовать?
What are you doing here?
Nothing important. I'm looking for a place to put up a shelter. This spot looks quite cozy. Just leveling things out a bit before I get building.
Wouldn't you rather put it up somewhere else? This isn't exactly the most comfortable spot, and it's certainly not safe at night. I'd hate for something to happen to you.
Thank you for your concern, young sir. That forge is yours, I suppose? Am I right?
That's right.
I see. You don't care for uninvited guests, but perhaps you'd allow me a small offer. I challenge you to a fair duel, and if I win, I get to build my shelter here. If I lose, you won't see me again, and I'll praise your forge to everyone I meet. What do you say?
What do you want to fight with? You look like you can't even afford a proper meal.
Don't worry. Duels are my delight. Right now, I've got a fine little axe, and I'd love to give her some air.
If you've got the nerve, then let's go.
Excellent. To arms.
What are you wearing? Where did you get that?
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Sir George, called the Owl. Forgive my little disguise, but my misleading behavior was not meant as an insult to you, Master Blacksmith. I enjoy mingling with common folk and listening to what they talk about. And your street looked like a fine place for such listening. Besides, it's not far to get a good beer. But when I saw you, I was seized by a longing for my second passion. A good knightly contest.
Of course. I should have known you didn't speak like an ordinary beggar.
Indeed. But enough talk. On guard, my friend. So, ready to go?
Ready? Enough. That's enough.
I'm not the youngest anymore, but my owl's claw can still scratch.
You can say that again.
Thank you for accepting my challenge and fighting with honor.
Don't mention it. I'll go and have those wounds tended. Honorably, of course. And I'll see you at the forge. You can listen in from your shelter all you like.
See, I completely forgot to tell you. You needn't worry. On the way here, I already decided I'd move on from Kuttenberg.
Really?
I never stay in one place long. That's what makes the world so beautiful. So much good beer and so many lovely women. It'd be a shame to stay rooted to one spot. But I do hope we meet again, Master Blacksmith. Maybe you'll get a chance to return the favor and hand me a defeat.
We'll see. Farewell.
May God's mercy go with you.
Is this? Have to wear something.
I'm sorry.
В баньку бы заехать.
Quality goods here.
Whoa, whoa. Your dream came true, Pa.
Strongest budget from Kasho.
Slowly. Nice and slow. Whoa!
Good day. What would you like? Certainly.
I've got a few wounds that need taking care of, and I need a hot bath. And wash my clothes, too, so I don't look like a beggar.
I'll call the girls over. They'll take care of you in just a moment.
There. All clean and bandaged up, friend.
Thank you so much.
I hope next time.
Кто там участвовал?
Look what I have for you.
For the love of Christ.
Slowly. Nice and slow.
They find out that I stole thing. Так, можно идти в подземелье. И возьмем, наверное... Should be somewhere close, no? Ah, here.
Oh,
No, that's like that.
Whoa, whoa. Nobody here.
Заигранное подземелье. Вроде тут. А что туда идти? Ну ладно. Так, это здесь. А. Идти вовнутрь надо.
Chomes Benyayan. Bloody rain.
get moving! You can't be here. Get going!
Здравствуйте.
You see, it didn't even hurt. Well, are you going? Away?
Заебал нытик. Мне надо попасть в этот бар, в подвал. Блять. Что вы не спите?
You've got no business here.
Что?
Clear off. Do you hear?
Ой, стой. Стой. Скуда? Куда ты не пойдешь? Стой.
Oi, Harish, help! I need help.
Блядь. Придется рассказывать, это не я. Как ты мог подумать?
Chomes Benyayan. Help, folks! Help!
So,
I saw
here
a
you
thief
are.
breaking a lock.
Now I've got you.
You must stop
Give
him.
up!
Easy now. I surrender.
Now I'll show you. Try. Fucking thief.
Нет.
Please, look at me. Do I look like a dishonest man? This is all just a misunderstanding.
Oh, I apologize, my lord. I must have made a mistake. Let's just forget about this.
То-то же, блядь. Так, где-то пизда. А что показывает сверху? Что надо вообще сделать? Так. Надо поговорить. Шмель.
Not you again!
You see, it didn't even hurt.
Иди отсюда. Нужно поговорить со шмелем. Ты кто, Сойхер?
Get moving!
Never mind. Strange.
Не закрывай двери. Да, заебать.
Off you go! Quick!
Мистер Шмел,
Lass mich, Mame. Lass mich.
ты задрал. Что, мне теперь ждать до утра? А, у меня есть книги, можно почитать книги. Так.
Oh, Fry. Good. Good boy.
Ты заебал меня вчера.
What are you doing here?
Сейчас заебаешь опять. Что я сюда? Ого, 5 часов, ну ладно.
Szolem. О, фрай.
А, чувак ушел. Да ее выше. Здорово.
Where have you been, Goy? They have been waiting for you.
I'm not stupid. It sounded suspicious to me.
And you just come straight to me? Among my people?
I wanted to take you by surprise.
Well, you managed to do that. I was expecting you to come to the courtyard. You do not look particularly cautious. If you had come on time, you would have faced quite an unpleasant meeting. That I can assure you. You're not the first to come looking for Lord Liechtenstein, and none of them had exactly good intentions.
All I want is to speak to Lord Liechtenstein.
The ones before you said the same. Honeyed words and a dagger behind their backs. But it seems luck is with you, though. While you were gone, I asked around about you. Somebody saw you at Zuchtol in the company of the Margrave. That is some high-born mensch. How do you know him?
So you know now that I'm not one of Sigismund's spies?
You may not be Sigismund's spy, but I still do not know who you actually are.
That doesn't matter. Take me to Liechtenstein and you'll find out. He'll want to know too.
As you command, worthy sir. There is just one thing. Liechtenstein is in hiding, and I have my orders, regardless of who you are.
What do you mean?
I'm afraid you will have to wear special headgear for the occasion. A sack over your head.
Are you yanking my pizzle?
I am not. That's the bevel from Lord Liechtenstein. Nothing personal.
Well, it seems damn personal to me. First you want to kill me, now this.
You have nothing to be afraid of. If we wanted to kill you, we would not be talking now. Until Liechtenstein gives his permission, you're not allowed to know where he is hiding.
Whatever. Just get me to Liechtenstein.
Wait. Who is that somewhere?
We will soon find out. Let us in.
Wenches or the neighbor's daughter, any dirt you can dig up. Off you go! Oh, who have you brought now, Sam?
I'm not entirely sure, but he says he knows you, and absolutely insisted he had to talk to you.
Ah. Of course. Henry. Lord Capon of Perkstein's page. We met on my visit to Rattay. He's all right.
Lord Capon's escort and bodyguard.
Quite. Quite. Oh, but tell me, what brings you here?
Well, that's quite a long story, sir.
Well, I've got plenty of time, and actually I enjoy long stories. You know why? Because they demand a lot of wine. Please, take a seat and tell me everything.
If I'm not mistaken, Jobst sent you to von Berkhoff with a message. How did that go?
In a word, badly.
Oh, how's that?
I hardly know where to start. I'm lucky to be alive. In any case, neither von Berghoff nor the League of Lords are planning to join Jobst.
Good God! I need a drink now. But did you manage to deliver the message in the end?
Yes, but it was touch and go.
I like exciting stories.
Well, you'll love this one then. Apart from being ambushed and almost killed, Capon ended up on the gallows for poaching.
A nobleman on the gallows for poaching?
It was a mistake, of course. He really did have a noose round his neck, though. But it all worked out in the end.
Good gracious. But tell me, who ambushed you?
Well, that's interesting as well. Istvan Toth and some others.
What? That sneaky rat from Talmberg? He's still alive?
Not anymore.
You? Well done. Let's drink to that.
Death to the enemy.
What happened next?
Von Berghoff was attacked around the same time by the same men, so we thought we were on the same side as him. And we wanted to help him catch the bandits as a goodwill gesture.
Why didn't he catch them himself?
He tried. We found out for him that the bandits were holed up at Nabokov. When he sent his soldiers to their lair, we went with them. We wanted to be there and get Istvan.
And that's where you killed him?
No. We were nearly killed ourselves. Again.
By Istvan?
No, he wasn't there. The bandits were led by a fella who fucked us right up, and von Bergov's entire force, too. He lured us into a trap and slaughtered everyone. Me and Capon were the only survivors.
It sounds like your guardian angel never gets a moment's rest.
Yeah, there was some luck in it. But it was more that Zizka knew he could get a ransom for Capon.
Wait, Zizka? He's the one who almost killed you.
You know him?
Of course I do. Zizka is in the service of Prokop of Luxembourg, King Wenceslas's cousin.
Aye, we found that out as well.
And what the hell was Istvan Toth doing with him?
It turned out he was spying for von Berghoff. But he didn't do a great job, fortunately. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here.
I am starting to get confused.
That makes two of us. Maybe we'll understand better if we get drunk.
You're not holding back, I see. Your health, then. After Zizka took us prisoner, it finally became clear we were on the same side. And Istvan had to flee.
So when did you kill that bastard?
Not till some time later. Just when we thought we were out of the woods and Istvan was gone, he appeared outside the walls of Nabokov again, with von Berghoff and Markvart von Aulitz. Von Aulitz was on his way to Kuttenberg with reinforcements for Sigismund. And with the finger of God.
With the what?
A bombard.
Good lord!
Have you ever seen one? I hadn't, until they used it against us.
I've heard about the bombard. An infernal weapon. Then what?
We didn't have a chance. They blew the tower to pieces and took us all prisoner. They took us to Trotsky and tortured us. But with the help of a woman who works with Zizka, we managed to escape.
Zizka. That man always has a trick or two in reserve.
Thank God. While we were making our escape, I crossed paths with Toth, and finally took my revenge for everything he did.
Dull moment with you, I see. To happy endings, then.
Awake.
And where is Lord Capon? Or should I call him the Prince of Poachers?
Well, the most fitting thing to call him would be hostage, because that's what he is now.
A hostage?
That's right. Von Berghoff took him with him. And that's why I'm here, in fact.
Your original plan went badly awry, I must say.
You can say that again.
For my part, I'm forced into hiding, as you've probably noticed. They're after me as if I owed taxes. Ah, if only I knew what Jobst would say.
I know exactly what he'd say as it happens.
You do?
I spoke to Jobs just after we arrived at Suchdal. He expressly forbade me to look for you, or try to rescue Capon.
That damned... Did he say why?
Aye. He said you can look after yourself. And as a nobleman, Capon has nothing to fear in captivity.
Ah, Jobst.
If we cause trouble for Sigismund, it could threaten his plans, he said. That's cowardice, if you ask me.
It's true I can take care of myself, but the old schemer could at least have warned me, whatever his plans might be.
Zizka sees Jobst as a pain in the arse, too. I mean, he's not fond of him. And he doesn't approve of his plan.
Then I expect he and I will see eye to eye. Although I prefer a different strategy to braining all and sundry with a mace. Even so, what brings you to me? You didn't take this risk just to tell me what Jobst is like, or that I should carry on with what I'm doing.
No. My first concern is to rescue Lord Capon, whatever schemes Jobst is dreaming up.
And then...
And also, it's about your safety.
My safety?
You know, they tortured us. Zizka, Godwin and me. They asked about Jobst's plans and about you. I'd have held out, but Godwin... He told them where you were.
Where I am? In this city, you mean? That's not such a terrible betrayal. Gutenberg is a big city. It's like looking for a needle in a haystack.
Not that they have not tried. They almost caught you a couple of times. If it were not for my people.
That's true, of course. But I'm not going to bear a grudge. The executioner always gets what he wants. And if he hadn't, we wouldn't be talking right now.
Thank you. You don't know how much it means to me.
Don't worry your head over it. If I was tortured, I'd tell them everything I knew before the iron was hot.
Well, thanks.
But I'd regret it as well. I don't like pain, that's all. Nevertheless, let's turn the page. Capon. How do you plan to free him?
That's exactly why I came to see you.
Oh, how's that?
Because you move in certain circles.
And?
You conspire. You hear all the rumors.
So?
So you might know where they're holding him.
Sigismund confiscated the property of some burghers and noblemen in the city when they opposed him, and he divided the property up between his loyal followers. He seized Malashov Fortress from the Rutards, for instance. And didn't you say, Sam, that he gifted it to von Berkhoff?
Yes, that is so.
That was before von Berkhoff was in these parts. But if he's here now, where else would he be but in Malashov? And if von Berkhoff is there...
That's where his captive will be.
Correct. Capon is at Malashov Fortress.
Well, it'll be tougher than I thought, but that can't be helped. I'm gonna have to get him out of there somehow.
I admire your keenness, but...
But that is the most insane idea I've heard so far today.
You can't just launch an assault on Malashov. It's a strong fortress. We'll need a cunning plan.
Or long ladders and lots of men. That could be arranged, maybe.
Careful! Jobst ordered us not to stir up trouble. And this would be serious trouble. But if Capon simply vanished...
Vanished how, exactly?
I don't know yet. But like I said, Malashov belonged to the Rutards. And I'm sure they're not keen on the new tenant. I think if you pay a visit to Sir Kunslin Rutard and convince him you have common interests, he'll be happy to think up a solution with you.
Like what?
Who knows? Perhaps Lord Rutard knows of a back door into his old home, and he might not be averse to an arrangement with someone who will help him take revenge.
Someone like you.
Why would he need convincing? You said he had had a serious quarrel with Sigismund.
Sigismund has made many enemies in Kuttenberg. He kicked off important burghers from the council, confiscated patricians' property, and imposed taxes and duties on them. But he's not stupid. He hasn't completely beggared anyone, so they'd still have a lot to lose if they confronted him directly.
He just made them fear him.
I'd rather call it caution, but you're essentially right.
Well, I wouldn't get my hopes up. But it's the best we've got, and there's no harm in trying. Where can I find this Kunzlin?
Sigismund seized his fortress, but, surprisingly, he let him keep his palace in the city. It's right next to the Italian court.
All right. I'll give it a go.
Once you have some news, you know where to find me. Is there anything you want to know before you go?
Come to think of it, I've no idea where we actually are.
Of course. I'd forgotten how you got here.
We're in the Jewish quarter, in the basement of the King Solomon Tavern, below my tavern. Goyim do not just wander. But I will tell my people you are with us.
Thanks a whole lot.
Член в рот бери, соси писюн. Ням-ням-ням-ням.
Why are the Jews helping you?
Because I asked them to. Most Christians avoid Jews. And probably wouldn't even think of looking for something or someone here. Besides, the local Jewish community have no love for Sigismund or von Berghoff. So I don't have to worry about someone ratting me out.
They know von Berghoff?
Sadly, they do. Von Berghoff instigated a pogrom in Prague. Not long ago, our new king gave him his blessing. Those who survived fled here or to Kolin.
What are you doing here in Kuttenberg?
That's a good question. Jobst thinks I'm his spy.
You're not.
I gave him some information before I had to go into hiding, but it's complicated. Jobst thinks, quite foolishly I might say, that he'll be able to make a deal with Sigismund.
You don't believe Jobst's plan will work?
Trusting your own plan tends to be a big mistake. It's better to assume something will go wrong. That's why I always have at least two plans. And the backup includes all of Sigismund's opponents. The city is full to the brim with them. Nearly every noble house has lost some property to him. They can't do much on their own, but if they joined forces, now that could make a difference.
All right, I'll set off now.
Good luck. It was good to see you again, Henry. And be careful. There's bound to be spies swarming around the palace. This city isn't safe.
Tell me about it. Danger is my daily bread these days.
А почему без випки? А я Kingdom Come без вебки все время играл. Поэтому вот так продолжаю. Залупа, соси. Так. Отправляемся в особняк. В таверне. Ну это я и так знал, что в таверне. Я так и знал, что тут находишься без струн.
Guten Tag. Oh, Freund. Good doggy, good boy.
Рыга.
It sure does. Go on then.
Так, у меня турма висит. Я там украл статуэтку одну. Меня не запалили, но потом все-таки прочекали и повесили турму. А почему без вебки? Я не знаю. Я даже начал играть, когда мне было микрофона еще такого, и когда еще не было вебки даже. Поэтому и продолжаю так. То есть, раз уже начал, так и кончу. Come.
White, yellow, and red. Best on the market.
Huh? Ow! Like you see me walking here?
22 500 украл. Что украл? Не. Посмотри. Посмотри, подают. Что? Так, куда мне надо хуячить? Надо с вебкой, нахуй вебка-то. Так, ну я тут на месте. Надо заехать в квартал, как он отчиняется. Ну, тут заезд.
I have not changed my answer. I will not sell you the rights to my mines. Not today, not tomorrow, nor in 100 years. You will not get your hands on my silver.
You forget I have influential friends. If you won't sell the mines, you'll lose them. Just like Malishov. Along with your life, if you defy me.
Ах ты крыса, нахуй. Смотри. Да, сюжетик, да, я по сюжету, конечно, ничего не осталось.
Mind your step. Two can play that game. Did you really think that I didn't know you were stealing the royal silver, eh? When your self-proclaimed king finds that out, your head will be on the chopping block.
Seize that traitor!
Хуяся. Граната. Хаешка.
Not another step.
Хуяся ты.
You'll get yours too, turtle dove. What are you waiting for? Can't you see? They're threatening the Royal Mint Master!
Да, больше нету никаких заданий, только гильдия педриков.
One of them! Get him! We'll kick your ass! He's trying some tricks!
Fuck!
Sorry, fucker!
Sorry, fucker!
Отпиздили. Ой, бля, кровище.
They gave me a going over. Good thing you showed up, lad.
You alright, sir? Looks like you took some hits.
It's just a scratch.
Papa, my God, you're hurt.
I'm all right. What the hell was that, Rosa?
I saved your life. Didn't you notice?
We would have been in the right if you hadn't taken the shot. Now we have the blood of the king's men on our hands. Do you have any idea what this means?
Was I supposed to let one of Sigismund's lackeys insult us in our own home?
And you thought this was a better solution?
You know what? Let's just leave it be. I don't want to argue in front of the young man here. Apologies for the mess, stranger. There aren't usually so many corpses strewn about our courtyard.
Apology accepted.
We'll call the guards and tell them what happened. That Ulrich Vavak and his men attacked us for no reason.
You think that will make them let us off the hook?
Not for free.
На тебя накинулись, а я чисто в спину заходился.
The commander
Не, на
of
меня
the
один
guard,
пошел,
I'm
видел, я
sure
его
he
сразу
won't
удел.
refuse my coin. But back to you, lad. Who are you? And why have you graced us with your visit?
I'm Henry of Scallis, squire to Lord Capon of Perkstein.
Pleased to meet you. Conslin Routard. And this feisty creature here is my daughter Rosa.
Like father, like daughter.
Why did your master send you to me, Henry?
He didn't, sir. Unfortunately, he's in enemy captivity.
We're sorry to hear that.
But I plan to rescue him. And I believe you can help me with that.
We can? How?
Lord Capon is held at Malashov.
Our Malashov? I don't envy him. I was planning on fixing the roof before they took it from us. It's full of leaks. I doubt its new master will lift a finger to do anything about it. But tell me, why would I meddle in matters that don't concern me?
Я не знаю, почему они меня не знали. Мы на одной стороне.
Well, we all stand on the same side. Against Sigismund.
That is undoubtedly true. I don't like that ginger bastard either. Especially since his people started sticking their fingers in my coffers. But to get involved in something as dangerous as freeing a captured nobleman in a territory conquered by Sigismund?
We have to do something to help. I know it's dangerous.
Dangerous? It's madness. What if somebody finds out?
Nobody will know.
You haven't been in Kuttenberg for long, have you? The walls have ears here. I'd only end up with my head on the chopping block. And I don't even want to think about what they'd do to Rosa.
That's true. As long as Vavak's breathing down our necks, we have to be careful.
Я не ходил, я не помню миссию на рудниках.
Ulrich Vavak von Neuhaus. The new mint master appointed by Sigismund himself. He's had it in for us ever since he took over the office. He's been pressuring me to hand over my mining rights. It seems he'd like to see me reduced to a beggar. And now we've killed his men. The king's men. I'll have to reach deep into my pocket to get out of that. Like Rosa said, lad, as long as Vavak is around, my hands are tied. I'm sorry.
We'll have to untie your hands then. What should I do?
There might be something. It's obvious Vavak is getting richer than his office warrants. There are rumors going around that he's stealing the king's silver. He even uses it to mint counterfeit groschen, using a fake dye. If Sigismund were to find out, he'd have him executed at once, regardless of his noble blood.
Then why hasn't Sigismund heard about it?
Simple allegations aren't enough to charge someone with such a serious crime. We need evidence.
But how do we find it?
Some of the silver goes missing somewhere along the way to the mint. And we have to find out where.
Find out? But how? They don't let just anyone into the mines and smelting works.
You're right. Only authorized people are allowed in.
For some reason.
Fortunately, we have an ally. My friend Peter of Pisek.
Да,
They ousted him from the mint master's office, but his brother Christian remained in the Italian court. He wanted to become the mint master himself, but because of Vavak, he had to settle for the steward's office. He hates him even more than we do on account of it.
And that's saying something.
Christian and I were just talking about his suspicions. He'd welcome any dirt you can dig up on Vavak, just as much as I would. If you go to him and ask for help on my behalf, I'm sure he'll accommodate you. I'll help you free Lord Capon in exchange for evidence of Vavak's fraud. That's fair, isn't it?
All right. It's a deal. I've already met Peter of Pisek, and I know he can be trusted. Let's hope the same goes for his brother.
Excellent. You'll find Christian and Horshan at the estate near the mines. Tell him the password, Via Argentum, the pot of silver. You'll know who he's dealing with. But be careful, both of you. This is our last chance to stop Vavak.
We'll be praying for you.
По какой-то причине, ну, видишь, у меня ни одной побочки не осталось. Ну, это хуйня. Карта ведет, и тяжкий долг это доложить, закрысить. Ну да, странно. Но может как-то у тебя быстрее появилось из-за квестов, из-за sequence of quest. Видишь, у меня ничего не осталось. Но это пиздится на кулаках. Доложить ректор уже не буду. Занятия. Вот это вот задание. Может у этого. Тот чувак, у него он подписывает под квест. Он там пилит всегда, этот дебил. Но у него никогда... я не мог квест взять. Возможно, из-за этого. Там... Ой, тут. А, у этого здесь вот. Здесь что-то появилось, правда, новое. Там у одного чувака нельзя было взять квест. Я просто подхожу, и нету. Там, где стройка идет крепости небольшой. Он обычно на пилораме стоял. Это либо глюк, либо что, но вот не мог у него квест взять. Хуя себе валяетесь.
Get out of my sight!
И нахуй. Так, а есть где ебало помыть? Есть бодяка, ау. А, нет, чё, кость на кости, но хз. Но у меня просто, не берется. Не знаю, может за секвенса квестов просто не дала мне. Либо отбросила просто на дальний. Так, что у нас там по заданию? Я даже не прочитал, посмотрел. Так, поговорить с писиком, крестьяном, и найти... Так, а где ты писик? На, Старокутно. Короче, выезжаем из города и хуярим туда, понятно. Писик. Ну, видишь, показывает. А то, что тебя не показывал, я хз. То есть у меня нема объяснений. Может, ты просто как-то опередил. Может, с кем-то познакомился, что тебе там инфу про родники слил.
Don't I know you from somewhere? You must have mistaken me for someone else. No, you.
Ты искал, ты нашел.
Quick!
Он меня привел. Я просто с другой стороны проходил этот квест, но я понял. Он меня привел к тому. Старокутно. Я что, сюда никогда не заезжал? Прикол. Да, прохождение разницы, это прикольно. Я только что посмотрел на карту, смотрю, Старокутно. Пиздец, я сюда никогда не заезжал. О, прикольный вид отсюда, конечно, у вас на пригорке. Что у нас тут, церква есть? Пойдем раскопаем какого-нибудь деда старого. Что у вас тут еще интересного?
I decided to atone for my sins, Father.
For you, it's a necessity. Without sincere repentance, you will head straight into the arms of Lucifer, the fallen angel.
I changed my mind.
I'm truly sorry. Will we meet again?
Передумал. Церкви тут миссия была, ну не знаю, она не была. Блядь.
Go. Whoa.
А, нормально? Ой, блядь, сивка, ёбаный в рот.
I'll rip your ass open.
Блядь, ские пидоры.
Show your stuff. Now you're finished.
Ого, неплохое, нихуя.
No, you don't.
Пиздец, вот я попал, конечно.
Too slow. No, you don't.
А ты хули?
You had enough, yeah?
Пизда. Да, я раскрыл с фонтаном. Пиздец, меня зарезали. Я сивки в голову лупанул. Сука. Так, я надеюсь, после миссии сразу меня. Да, слава богу, блядь. Так, я забываю надевать броню. Ну что, с броней меня хер отпиздят.
Easy.
Атака,
Good
тычка.
horse.
Незащищенная, блядь, и плохо почти все хп сняли. Да. Ебало набили. Пидоры. Бля, да, реально, чисто выцелил. Хедшотика на. Там... Там с фонтаном, я уже забыл, но там надо было вычислить... Там что-то, сторону какую-то, найти что-то, там вода. Ну, это год назад было, уже не помню точно, что было. Но я помню, что я проходил, прошел. Там еще, я помню, что заковыристая была подсказка. Там я куда-то залазил, на леса какие-то, с одной стороны. На такие воспоминания. Там определенное время надо было, помню, приходить. Полдень. Потому что фонтан там вроде отсвечивал. И тень падала в определенную сторону. И она указывала в сторону, там что-то надо было найти.
Quick.
Так, а что у меня броня покоцанная? У меня есть бронника эта хуйня? Есть. И что, не починилось до конца? А, наверное, у меня не чинится. Потому что надо мастера починить. А, да, видишь. Там подсказки было, там что-то в полдень или в какое-то там время направление укажет, и я там догадался, я пришел в полдень, посмотрел по направлению, куда падает тень. Чё, так мало красноречия с броней? Я не знаю. Не могу сказать. сохранимся. Потому что сейчас мы будем заряжать АВПшку. Ой, блядь! Опа. Да. Вот и все. Тоже мне, блядь. Зачем? Нормально маляпаса прописал. Они же бомжи. Ну да, бомжи. Зачем я с пушки? Ну, мне интересно просто. Что-то интересное есть. Возьму навершие. Саша есть. Киевский шлем. Киевский член. Так я знаю, чтобы так ляпнул. Мне просто не интересно просто так ляпать. Интереснее же... С пушки много людей бил. Зачем засейвился? Ну мало ли, блядь, всякое бывает. Как, например, в тот раз. Ну просто в тот раз без брони, но на вселяки. Маленькую хуй не сделаю. Вот как, например, сейчас. Он мне просто первый удар промазал, а я потом ляпнул. Я могу такую хуйню вытворить. Потом опять скакать с Гутенберга. Здравствуйте. Пиявка. Так, мы на месте. Пизди мне еще тут.
Every gaffer recruits his own crew and choose virgin veins. Paul's son is hogged there without fixing props.
I don't have time to discuss it with Paul. You'll be watching it from now on, all right? Or I'll have to find another fet.
You can't just sack me, steward. I got this job from Ulrich von Neuhaus.
But I can make sure he knows how you run the place. That's the 5th yucca who got scrushed in here.
This is some jiggery pokery.
Be quiet. And now clear off.
Salo.
You have no business here.
You're a Christian of Pisek?
I am. What do you need?
Kunzlin Ruthard sent me. About Via Argentum.
I see. But I'm afraid I don't have good news for Sir Kunzling. I haven't made much progress regarding the matter we discussed. I just don't have the time to investigate. I'm always needed somewhere, and there's always someone following me around.
Have you found out anything at all?
Just rumors. And those are useless. What's your name?
Henry.
All right. Listen up, Henry. Nobody can know I'm looking into it. It's a very dangerous game. If Sir Kunzling trusts you, you could help me in my investigation.
Well, that's actually why I'm here.
Excellent. Excellent. You don't happen to come from a family of miners or smelters, do you?
Нет.
I'm from Skalitz, so I know a little bit about mining.
My word. You didn't work in the mines, did you?
I visited the mine once, but not to dig.
So I expect you don't know much. Well, no matter. I'll be happy to tell you everything you need to know. Now, follow me, please. We need to talk somewhere in private.
Ну пошли. Так, давай ебало сполосну. Не могу. Ого, у тебя меха какие огромные. Так, а починишь? Починишь.
Would you repair a few things for me?
excellent. It was a pleasure doing business with you, sir.
Так, куда ты съебался? За хату отошел.
Where should I start looking? Straight to the point. I like that. We know for a fact the silver must be getting lost somewhere on its way to the mint. That means it would be best to discreetly inspect all operations and find out where the problem is. First of all, you should ask miners from every shift how many corves they mine in a day. After that, we'll compare the numbers to the mine record books and see.
But the yields aren't the same every day, right?
True. That's why we have to focus on one particular day. For example, the other day, on the Feast of St. Petronilla, Foreman Fett was beaming and bragging to me about how much it helped. Mined out.
Couldn't I just ask Fett?
Fett's job is to count the corves and write the amount down in the mine book. He won't tell you any other number. We're interested in what the miners themselves have to say. They've no reason to hide anything. Nevertheless, the miners are a strange bunch. They might not be very forthcoming at first, and they have an odd way of speaking. Like calling each other Sonny, however old they are. But you'll hear for yourself. Pretend to be really interested in them, and maybe they'll open up to you. You could be a scholar writing a treatise on silver mining, or perhaps a nobleman interested in buying a mine. Or just say I'm your distant uncle who's initiating you into the ins and outs of my job. It's up to you.
I'll behave like a true nobleman.
Suit yourself. Just don't change your story so you don't arouse suspicion. But to the point, each day 3 shifts work in the shaft. Each has its foreman, or gaffer, as they say. The first shift is led by Frank, the second by Paul, and the third by Samko. You'll have to ask each one of them how many corves they mined. Samko's hewers should be off work now. You'll find the other 2 shifts in the mine. Take this, so the guards will let you in. It's a letter of safe conduct bearing my seal, allowing you free movement within the mine.
And what are you going to do?
I'll return to the estate to do my job. What else? I reckon they must be wondering where I am by now. Once you find out how many corves the 3 shifts mined on the Feast of St. Petronilla, return to me. We'll compare that number to the entry in the mine book. And don't forget, don't draw attention.
By the way, I've had the honor of meeting your brother, Peter.
Well, well. Small world.
He was a great help to us at Sukdal.
Even though we had some disagreements, I respect him for everything he succeeded in doing. If it weren't for him, I'd never have been able to do what I do.
Так. Поговори в эти штольню. Сколько? Павла, Франика и Самко. Так, ну сразу надо в штольню зайти. Или тут везде вход есть? Не, наверное, нету. Ты понял, да, как складывается, да, теперь? Так, это штольня, да? А где тут ёбаный вход, нахуй?
Quick!
Что ты попизделся сразу за них? Типа не сходится. меня уже хоть мотив был. Всю инфу знал. Видишь, меня по-другому привело. Так, хуйлуша, Франек.
Foreman Frank?
What you looking for, Sonny? Can't you see we're Hewin?
Sir Christian of Pisek sent me. My name is Henry of Scallops. Our family rented a mine, so I came to gain experience.
A nobleman in the pit? I'll be damned. But you can't just amble around. You'll cap your creels.
I just have a few questions.
The more we gab, the less we gar. But make it snappy, man. What do you want to know, like?
How exactly do you mine ore?
Bloody hell. Have you never seen a yakka graft, kid ya? You take a kevel and ding away at the rock till it crumbles. And if you keep ganning at it for a couple of years, and don't croak from the stithe, then you'll keel over from exhaustion, or get scrushed by the ceiling of the road you're hewing.
How do you get the ore outside?
Same way it's hewed, in the dart and in course. On top of that, you spend a lot of the bloody time on all fours. Once you get out by with the cough, you get a tally, and you can get back in by.
What is the work of a miner really about?
What's it about? Bugger all, kidder. No great shakes. We gans through the roads, Bella. Hewing off from rock in the dark and breathing in the stithe.
How much do you get for your work?
I'll tell you, man. Them deputies up at bank make a howfin' pile of chink. But us buggers, the ones doing all the graft, we earn a pittance.
Can you give me a more specific number?
Sometimes, not even half a grosh and a cough. That's near way to make a living, man.
I wonder, how much do you mine in a day?
That depends on how much ore you howk out of this or that face. It varies.
How much did you mine, say, on the Feast of St. Petronilla?
Listen, kidder. Aren't you a bit too curious? Nobleman or not, you don't need to know that.
You should know you can't defy a nobleman. I'll mention your disobedience to Sir Christian, or to the Mint Master. Then you can start looking for another job.
Out but that, sir. I couldn't just leave me marrows. It would break their hearts. And maybe their necks too. Who'd keep an eye on them? I'll tell you everything. It was a good gar on the Feast of St. Petronilla. Our yakkers hewed 36 corves.
Thanks.
Nah, thank ye. Now leave us to hew, Mara. We've got a lot of graft ahead of us. Farewell, my friend.
36. Охуярили. Молодцы, блядь. Так, а это что, мы еще вниз пойдем? Ну давайте, может еще пол найдем. А, это затоплено. Может, что найду интересно. Здорово. Павел.
Are you Foreman Paul?
Hey! You walk like a ghost, kidder. You gave me a bit of a fright there. Hold on. I don't know ye. Who are you? And what are you doing so deep in the pit?
My name's Henry. Sir Christian sent me. I'm a nobleman, and I'm interested in the operation of the mines. Are you praying? Why?
The day before the feast of St. Petronilla, a kidder was hawking here. Young jaybird, a young'un, still wet behind the ears. We dinged the berg, set it ablaze, all good. He took a mell, battered the fault, and the props spangued out. It all came crashing down on him. Done him right in it did.
That's awful. I'm sorry about your friend.
He weren't just me marrow. He were my blood. I raised him from a nipper since my sister died. He kept begging me to take him on a shift, saying he was strong as a horse. Wouldn't it take no like? And now, I can't forgive myself.
Come on, it wasn't your fault. Accidents happen. It's God's will.
I suppose you're right. Will you pray with me for his soul one last time?
Aye. I'll pray with you.
You're a canny lad. Repeat after me. Almighty and merciful God, our Father, you are the giver of gold, silver, bronze, copper,
Almighty
tin,
and merciful
iron,
God,
and
our
all
Father,
ores and metals.
you are the giver
I ask
of
that you
gold,
bless me brother who
silver,
has died in this
bronze,
mine.
copper,
And may
tin,
your holy angels save
iron,
his soul from
and
damnation.
all ores and metals.
Bring his soul to
I ask that
eternal
you bless
glory
my
through
brother,
our Lord,
who has
our
died in
Saviour
this
and
mine.
Redeemer, Jesus
May your
Christ.
holy angels save his soul from
The angel of the
damnation.
Lord declared
Bring
unto
his
Mary,
soul to
and
eternal
she
glory
conceived the Holy
through our
Spirit.
Lord,
Hail
our
Mary.
Saviour and Redeemer,
Mary said,
Jesus
Behold,
Christ.
I am the handmaid of
Amen.
the Lord. Be it done unto me according to thy word. Hail Mary. And the word was made flesh and dwelt among us. Hail Mary. Pray for us.
So, are you going to answer me now?
Aye. Thanks for praying with me. Ask a boot out.
What is the work of a miner about?
What it's about? It's about hewing the face and hauling the ore to the bank in coves. Over and over again. Proper graft, that. Can be real dodgy, mind. Might even do you in.
Are deaths in the mine common?
Aye. But every death in the shaft is a waste. Whether it's in a crumple or black damp. Unfortunately, we still bury a yakker or two a month, you know. That's life like.
How is the ore mined?
First, we have to survey the shaft and find ore. Then the place gets scored and set ablaze. We set up timber around. The hewers take their tools and start dinging rock and hewing ore. Nothing to it.
How much do you make doing this?
Depends on how much we hawk. How hard the rock is, how much ore's in it. It's not really worth it, though. Half a grosh and a corf isn't much of a fight.
So how many corves did you mine, say, on the Feast of St. Petronilla?
That weren't a good day. Nobody was in the mood for ganning on after what happened to Jaybird. But even so, we managed to hawk 30 corves.
That's all I need to know.
30-36. Так, и остался последний хуйлуша. А он сейчас... Он сейчас не внутри, да? Еще и снизу. А, ну тут я тут был. Так, что я потерялся. Допустим, спустимся. Так, справа будет затопленная хуйня, правильно? Ебучий лабиринт. А, я по кругу прошел, ёпарасоте. Так, ну, значит, наверное, не тут. Бляха-муха. Да ёб твою мать, застрял. Так, последний.
Whoa!
На перекуре, да?
A lovely tree like that. It's a nice place to rest when you're passing.
Are you Foreman Samco?
I am. Who's asking?
My name is Henry. Steward Christian sent me to you. My family runs mines, so I came here to gain experience.
Why should I care? Didn't you see we're off graft?
Sir Christian told me to ask about anything that interests me, and that you'll tell me.
Ah, Sonny, I'm so tired. I haven't even got the strength for gabbing. I wouldn't mind having a game of dice, but minus rules. Then I'll tell you everything. What'd you say?
No way.
All right, let's do it. I don't think I've played miners with a real miner before.
See? Kidder. There's a first time for everything. Let's crack on. Let the groschen roll.
Today's my lucky day. I can feel it in my bones.
Как все такое? На 1200.
God bless. Why'd I even start playing? Here.
Неплохо. Ну сейчас все пройдешь, лох. Язычная хуйня. 400. Хера себе ты
That's
даешь.
enough. Your turn.
Итого. Хуйня. Два. Достаточно.
Fuck that. Great game, Sonny.
Now will you tell me what I want to know?
Aye, ask away.
What is the work of a miner about?
Aye, that's a good question, Mara. Mostly about Alkin. Any yakker will tell you that. But proper rest is even more important than graft. You're as weak as a midgie without it.
So how do you rest?
Depends. Some have a kip. Some a swally. Some go whoring. As for me, I play dice.
How do you mine ore?
Either we're on hard rock, and then no one's hewing shit, or we're hewing something soft, and then it goes grand. Only then there's not much silver in the ore, and you've got to smelt the shit out of it.
How much do you make doing this?
Don't even get me started. The chink's bad, and it's getting worse. Half a grosh and a cough is no.
How many cores did you mine on, say, the Feast of St. Petronilla?
I can tell you exactly. All the yakkers were working, and we were getting along nicely. We managed to howk 34 coves, without skimping on hame time. First time in ages, that was.
That's all I need to know.
If you need outhouse, feel free to drop by.
Хуя себе. Артем? Артем. Карты хуярит. Кости, вернее.
This ass must have just... Slow down, you idiot!
Sorry. Здорово. Стой. Заебешь.
I already know how many corvs the crews extracted on the Feast of St. Petronilla. It was 100 altogether.
I see. Meanwhile, I looked in the mine book. How many do you think it says there?
Меньше, of course. Will be 70.
I'd guess it's less.
Then you'd be correct. The book lists 90 corvs extracted.
90.
That means 10 corvs of ore disappear each day. But nobody could just come along and take them. We keep a close watch on everything. The unreported corvs must be going out to smelting works with the rest of the ore. That means...
What does it mean?
that this is fraud of colossal proportions, and that Foreman Fett and Herman the ore merchant are in it up to their ears.
What about Vavak?
I still think the trail will lead us to him, but we know too little so far. You need to talk to Fett and Herman first. Being involved in the theft of silver is a capital crime, so it should be in their own interest to cooperate. Make sure to promise them no one will know about their crime. You can mention my name. When you've talked to them, come back to me and we'll figure out what to do next.
Так. Сейчас я сало раскулачу. Так, Гержман. Записник. Пойду к салу сразу схожу. Мистер Сало.
Good to see you.
A word, Foreman.
Who are you? And what do you want?
I'm Henry. But that's not important. Sir Christian sent me. I need to discuss a delicate matter with you.
Don't tell me one of the yakkers shat all over the outhouse in the yard again.
I'm afraid it's a little worse than that. We found some discrepancies in the mine book.
Let Sir Christian handle it then. They're his books, and his responsibility too.
But you're the one counting the corves of ore.
Your point being?
I learned that the miners extracted no less than 100 corves on the Feast of St. Petronilla, but the mine book says 90.
Do you think the yakkers know how to count? They're blockheads, and they like to show off. I'm sure they just exaggerated. Anyway, what's it to you? Did the steward send you to snoop around? Don't you know? I work for Vavek, the mint master himself. I'm under his protection.
We both know something stinks about this. But you're lucky. Sir Christian says if you tell us everything, no one except us will know.
I've nothing to say to you.
We guarantee you complete impunity. Trust me, it's the best deal you can get. You'll keep your job and your reputation.
Damn, Sonny. I reckon I've got no choice but to believe you. As soon as I was made head gaffer, Amara, who works at the smelting works in Grund, came to me. He said someone wanted to talk to me. One of them. So I met this fella in the tavern in Grund, and he told me how it all works. How to cut the books like. He told me the trick was not to report some of the extracted ore, and transport it secretly to the smelters, along with the rest. He made it very clear, if I didn't play along, I could have an accident. There was nothing I could do.
Who was that fella from the smelter who came to you?
He never told me his name, even when I asked. He's a tall bloke, stocky, pockmarked. I don't scare easy, but this bloke was terrifying.
How long has this been going on?
For some time now, definitely. I heard even former head gaffer Kircher was in on it too.
Where can I find him?
You can't ask Kircher any questions. He fell down a shaft. They say he was drunk. But I don't think it was an accident.
Who pays you on the side? You have to pay the miners for what they actually extracted.
I get the extra chink from the smelting works. It's enough for the yakkers and for Herman.
Do you think the Mint Master, Ulrich Vavak, is behind this?
I don't know. I've got naught bad to say about Vavak. He treats me canny whenever he shows up. He says if Christian gives us hassle, he'd sooner replace him than me. He really said that. The Mint Master himself.
All right. Just carry on as if nothing's happened. No one must find out we know about the fraud. Christian won't give you any trouble, nor will anyone else. Is that clear?
Clear as a bell, Mara. I'll be silent as the grave.
Так, с первым попиздели. Шли второму.
Put that weapon
Get
away
away
before
with
I
that
knock it
weapon!
out of your hand. Very good. No more fooling around.
Nopes I got.
Ты что, блядь?
We need to talk, Herman.
And who might you be?
Henry. But that's not important. Sir Christian sent me. We found some discrepancies in the mine book.
Discrepancies?
How do you explain that the miner has extracted 100 cores of ore on the Feast of St. Petronilla, but the book only says 90?
If it says 90, there must have been 90. The book does not lie.
Or someone is writing down false numbers and hiding 10 corves.
I do not write anything in the book myself. Foreman Fett counts the corves here. Go and talk to him instead.
Bit too late for that. He confessed to everything.
Ah, so you know it is not my fault. It was Fett's idea. He came to me saying we were going to deliver more corves to the smelters than we would report, and I would get paid for it. It was going well. I have always paid for what we put in the book. Then I got some geld from Fett on the side. On the Feast of St. Petronilla, I was afraid they would be able to tell the difference. 10 corves is 10 corves after all. Nobody at the smelting works cared at all. I am sure they are in on it too.
How long has this been going on?
Several months. Maybe half a year. About since Sigismund arrived.
Is Ulrich Vavak behind this?
The Mint Master? I have no idea. I am a mere assayer. I have never even met Vavak.
Sir Christian and I agreed to investigate the matter in secret, so just act like nothing's going on. Keep doing what you're doing. We don't want to scare off the people who are actually responsible. Understand?
Yeah, I understand. I will be as silent as the grave.
You better be, нахуй. Так, где тут мастер?
I talked to Fett and Herman.
And? Did they confess?
They did. I mean, I made them. It's just as we thought. The trail leads to the smelting works.
Did you tell them to keep quiet and act as if nothing's happening?
I did.
Let's see what we've got so far. Those 10 unreported corves leave for the smelting works from here. If silver's going missing, that's where it must be happening. You'll have to go and look around and talk to the owner, Buresh. I reckon that'll be tricky, though.
How so?
Buresh is a very cautious and clever man. I reckon he won't be happy to have someone snooping around his property. But he's the only one who can give you permission to walk round the smelting works without the guards bothering you.
Something like your letter of safe conduct. How can I persuade him to give me one?
Like I said, it won't be easy. Nevertheless, I found a way you could gain his trust, at least a little. You'll pretend to be a nobleman interested in buying some smelting works, who'd like to get a closer look at his operation.
I've already passed myself off as a nobleman here, so it won't be new to me.
But be careful. Baresh won't be as easily fooled as the simple pitman here. You'll have to dress like a real nobleman. That means no plate armor, or, God forbid, bloody rags. But listen, don't carry a weapon. Baresh has a morbid fear of someone threatening him. That's why he has a bodyguard with him at all times. You must come to him dressed to the nines and act impeccably, so as not to arouse the slightest suspicion. In short, be charismatic as you can manage.
What else should I know about the smelting works before I go?
In the smelting works, ore from the mines is crushed, ground, and then smelted. They extract silver along with all sorts of other materials from it. Then they give part of the silver to the king for the minting of groschen and sell off the rest, along with the other materials, to craftsmen.
What should I wear?
Like I said, some decent clothes. I reckon you can imagine what those look like. If you don't have anything of the sort, visit a tailor in town. I'm sure he can sell you something nice. If you're charismatic enough, Baresh is sure to believe your intentions are good. And make sure you wash up before you go. You can't go and see him looking like some dung-soiled peasant.
What should I know about this Baresh before I talk to him?
He's the slyest fox of them all. He comes from somewhere in Moravia, and he moved to Kuttenberg a few years ago. He started to prosper soon after, and not even Sigismund's arrival stopped him. He quickly joined his side. Now he's doing better and better. But whether that means he's involved in something shady, who knows?
I got it. I'm ready to go.
Here, I've written you a letter of introduction to take with you and give to Baresh. I reckon he won't be thrilled, but he won't turn you down. Ask him discreetly, in passing, how many corves he took from our mines on the feast of Saint Petronella. If my guess is correct, it should be 90. It still doesn't prove anything, but at least it'll give us a clue. You could get something out of the workers. One of them is bound to know something. When you're in the smelting works, keep your eyes peeled. I'm sure something is going on there. Good luck, Henry.
Понятненько. Металлургия. Металлургия.
Careful.
Так, ну... Без оружия, сказал, надо будет снять. Щит надо будет снять. Оружие. Так, наверное, кольчужную мы снимем и сделаем панские. Так. Далеко ли плавильня находится? А, прям тут.
Whoa, whoa.
Что мне насрать? Надо подговорить, наверное, да? С Бурышем.
Good day.
Здорово. Рядко тебя потоптал, трохец.
Excuse me.
Так, убрать оружие. Should I shave later?
What's this dirty beggar doing
Why is
here?
this all sticky?
I don't talk to nobodies.
Ну что, грязный? И где тут у нас помывка ближайшая? В смысле dirty? Ты охуел? Так, грязь. 1%. 8. Ну, наверное, надо... А, да, я вижу грязь, сука. Значит, где-то надо помыться, либо помыть вещи. Может, тут где-то есть помывка? Ну ладно, этим мы займемся уже в следующий раз. В следующий раз.